Bloomberg reports Elon Musk's security clearance is reportedly under review by the Pentagon after he was shown smoking weed on a podcast. You might remember that with Joe Rogan. The SpaceX founder has security clearance due to the work that his company does for the federal government, and obviously they've worked closely with NASA. But guys, NASA investigated Musk for the same behavior before, and now we're seeing it again when we're talking about security clearance.
Yeah, I mean,
I was going to say, unfortunately, he was in trouble with the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. Now he's in trouble with securities clearance. The takeaway, maybe don't go on a show if you're a high-profile guy and smoke weed. But
that might be good advice. That might be good advice.
Well, I mean, who is the next person to take his place? You know, that's the big question. So when it comes to these, you're not allowed to have marijuana in your system if you are in that position, right, for SpaceX. And so it's hugely surprising and still shocking whenever I see that image of him doing that on Twitter. And that was for a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, again, everything that's coming out of Tesla these days, it seems to be positive and negative, and still a lot of question marks there.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, when we talk about Elon Musk as a CEO, it's very different when we talk about him as a CEO of Tesla and him as a CEO at SpaceX, because you're right, the security clearance issues there do have some direct consequences when you're talking about drug use, obviously, as we saw with NASA bringing that up a little bit ago. But it is Friday, so we'll add this positive for Elon Musk, because SpaceX successfully completed the final phase of its International Space Station test flight mission. The Crew Dragon capsule that previously docked to the ISS earlier this week returned safely to Earth this morning. The capsule parachuted into the Atlantic Ocean and was scooped up, as planned, by the SpaceX recovery ship dubbed Go Searcher this morning. The victory in the last leg of the test mission moves Elon Musk's company one step closer to flying humans for future NASA contracts. So there you go. We'll end on good news for Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I mean,
the mission began Saturday morning, and so for this to wrap up now 6 days later, and this one had no crew.
Humans. Yeah, no humans on it yet.
But they're saying as early as the summer, it could have humans.
Yeah, after the way that it went. I mean, this is why they wanted to do it, to test that it could dock, come back safely, land, and that's exactly what the company did. So who knows? Maybe we'll see if humans will be there by the summer. But they're optimistic that they will. And I mean, if you nail the mission, you got to expect that there's going to be humans on the next one.